Pisces, welcome to your general reading. I hope that you are all doing well. I'm reading for Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. These messages are timeless. However, whenever you find yourself guided to this message or stumbling upon this message, if it's resonating for you, the message is for you. Take what resonates for you. Leave the rest. If it's not resonating for you, Pisces, check your moon or rising sign. If you would like a personal, private, one-on-one reading with me through Zoom or other methods remotely, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. That information is in the description box below. So let's get started for you, Pisces. What does Pisces need to be aware of? What does Pisces got working through this current time? Messages for Pisces. First card out, Pisces, is peace. I'm getting this more and more often for many of the signs. I feel like this is a collective need for peace, inner peace and harmony, peace all around. Neptune, which is in Pisces, just went direct a few days ago, which is a very spiritual planet. Also the planet that rules bodies of water, emotions. So Pisces, I feel like you're really connected to this planetary energy, and it may be bringing you to a very peaceful place within yourself, or leading you to the areas where you need peace, some self-awareness, self-understanding. Let's keep going for Pisces. What else for Pisces? Interesting card. Excellence. Pisces, what I'm getting from this card is more a different word than excellence, is perfectionism. There may be something within you that strives for excellence, which may be taking you away from your peace. Or, on the flip side, maybe you are striving for your own excellence in becoming whole and peaceful on this planet of chaos and craziness at times, fun and beauty as well, in the world of duality. What else for Pisces? I'm going to put that back in, but intimacy was stuck to my hand. And I'm getting that this may be something that you have struggled with in the past, yet something that is important to all humans. Intimacy is the ability to be authentic and transparent so that you allow people to see into you, into me see. Inspiration came out. So there is a contribution at the bottom. Beautiful. Same message, even if intimacy did come out, inspiration, same difference from what I'm getting from here. Your unique, energetic contribution to your life, to the purpose of you being here on this planet, is to spread peace, spread that Piscean love and peace and joy, There may be a striving for excellence here, which could have you veering in different directions. But it also gives you other experiences, worldly experiences or personal experiences that inspire you. And inspire you, teaching you more about your unique, authentic self that you can offer as a contribution to assisting others on their path. Let's keep going. It's beautiful. And that's where it's at. We all have extreme challenges in life, traumas and whatnot. And as we go through life and get to the other side of our pain, our trauma, our grief, we're then given the wisdom and the medicine to heal ourselves. And that medicine spreads. We want to contribute that very organically. Just being our unique self is a contribution to others who are going through the same types of experiences. Not exactly the same experiences, but the similar experiences as you have overcome, learned from, gained wisdom and medicine from. Let's go into peace for Pisces, please. We have the waiting game. So I feel like Pisces, the striving for this inner peace, this just peaceful way of living, but mostly I'm getting inner peace, has been quite the round and round and round we go, and it left you feeling like you were waiting for something to happen, waiting for something to change, waiting for whatever it is that was going to, your mind was telling you was going to bring you this sense of peace. And whenever the waiting game comes out, it tells me that, because I've been stuck in the waiting game in a lot of aspects of my life, and realized that I was waiting on myself to be the change. I was waiting on aspects of myself to change. When we're aware of that, then we can consciously make the shifts and adjustments that are needed to be the change, bringing peace. Tell me about excellence for Pisces, please. Excuse me, Pisces. I'm getting over a nasty cold. Which, yes, that still exists. Cold virus is still around. Tell me about excellence for Pisces, please. It's interesting. I have a lot of, not mucus, a lot of tickling and itching that just started happening in my throat chakra. A lot of times it's an indicator when I'm reading cards, because I have not had a coughing fit yet today, that there's something that you need to say or express. There's an expression of you that's trying to come out. Tell me about this excellence. And maybe you're holding back because you have this perfectionism or this strive to be excellent. You're not going to show all of you until you know that it's perfectly the way you want, which can be a trap. So be mindful of that. Truth. And the truth is, you are already perfect as you are, Pisces. And through this waiting game experience, I feel like you are finding the true aspects of yourself, the truth of the matter of a situation that you may have been waiting around for. The truth of this needing to be excellent, striving for excellence, holding yourself back because maybe you're comparing yourself to others, those that you may look up towards or have put on a pedestal. These could be other teachers, authors, artists. Okay, spiritual union is in your inspiration and wisdom at the bottom. This brings me right back to the Serenity prayer. I just read it out. I just spoke it out for Virgo because Serenity was one of their cards. And wisdom. I had woken up this morning with, I always wake up with inspiring things to post on my Facebook page. This morning was the Serenity prayer. Felt like a great mantra for this full moon in Gemini that we are having tomorrow. Grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I feel like that's where you're at here, Pisces. The truth is coming out for you. This is something that you are able to change, is these patterns, these habits, these mindsets, these ways of thinking. If you're noticing something about yourself, I have this perfectionism, I can't do this until it's perfect, and that might be keeping you playing small, holding yourself back. But you are being inspired by the Neptunian energy, by love, spiritual love, deep, close, intimate connections with others and with nature, with yourself. This is a divine love. It brings you into this bubble of bliss and happiness and peace. That is very inspiring energy. Through our journey, we gain so much wisdom. We gain and a lot of times we are in solo mission in the beginning of our healing journey to get to know and understand ourselves so much better. Peace within connections with others, harmony, wisdom, the ability to be vulnerable, be transparent, be real, requires work on our part, but it also is rewarding because then we are able to contribute whatever wisdom, whatever medicine that we gain through that process to helping others. Beautiful. Keep going for Pisces. Next layer of, let's talk about peace again for Pisces. I think you were waiting, Pisces, for things to become more peaceful, more tranquil, more quiet. And in realizing, oh, my outer world is reflecting my inner world, there's still something that is out of alignment, disharmonious. And that may be support, emotional support, or just speaking of your love of another, of life. This is either giving or receiving emotional support and offering your true feelings whenever needed, without holding back, without needing to be perfect. We don't have to always say the perfect thing. If it comes from the heart, it is also felt. That's where heartfelt comes from. So our words don't really mean a whole lot if the energy behind it isn't in alignment with the words. Which may be what you were kind of caught in the waiting game for. Waiting to feel more peaceful so that I can express how I feel. Waiting to feel more peaceful internally before I feel safe enough to express how I feel. And also to receive how others are expressing how they feel towards you. It's part of the healing process. Excellent. So, you've had a lot of inspiration lately, Pisces. This inspiration is twice here on the spread. So you have a connection, a soul connection, a spiritual connection that is inspiring you. It's also showing you a lot of truths. So your energy is changing. Your life path is shifting and changing. And you're really able to contribute more to other people's soul journey. The Empress, exactly. With more compassion and nurturing, with your feminine energy, not gender, but energy. Your receptive, intuitive side that is inspired, is because the Empress is pregnant, about to give birth to something new. This is right in alignment with spiritual union. This is what is assisting you in your inspiration, in your healing journey, to be more compassionate, nurturing, and caring, coming from the heart, and not so much the mind or from any layers of pain that might be still within you. The Hanged Man at the bottom. So this is telling me that this is what is becoming an aha moment for yourself. Seeing things in a new light, in a new perspective. See, the light bulb's gone off. Oh, I get it. After maybe being hung up for a while in this energy. We've all kind of been through the washing machine this year, as far as the last 2 years, as far as energy goes, kind of swishing around and swirling around, and when the spin cycle and rinse cycle, and we're just like, God, when is this going to be over? I'm exhausted, right? Let's dive a little deeper into this for you, Pisces. What do we want to use? The Muse? Okay. What else can we tell Pisces about this part of the journey? I'm actually feeling this too. My Mars is in Pisces. My birth chart, Mars, is in Pisces. And that is where I get my inspiration and my drive. And it is in the 5th house of play, childlike wonder, and fun, which is a beautiful place to have Mars. But when things are not fun, when I'm not around children, I have a hard time executing at times. That's me personally. Just to give you a little insight on whatever Piscean energy affects me. Let's get back to you though, for Pisces. Tell us about peace for Pisces, please. Whoa. Okay, that one flew. Bear with me while I retrieve it. Make sure no others are under here. Okay. What do we have here? The Muse of Emotions. So there's a lot of emotions that are flowing in and out of you, Pisces. And it actually does bring fulfillment and peace to you, but I feel like you have been waiting for yourself to get to a more peaceful place before you were comfortable with expressing your emotions and being in heavy and deep emotions of other people without it affecting you so much. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting with these 2 cards. So that's actually a beautiful thing. But again, the waiting game, you know, we think we're waiting on outside things, but it really is internal. Sometimes we think that there's something we should do when it really is just part of the journey, part of the process. So great. Beautiful understanding. Tell me about excellence for Pisces, please. And I also get, also on the floor, with this excellence and the truth, it is like you won't stop until the truth is revealed, until you feel the truth wholeheartedly. More inspiration here. Queen of Inspiration. Which is basically reiterating what I just said. Usually that happens. The messages channel and then the cards appear. Queen of Inspiration. Also Ace of Wands, a beginning of a new inspired idea or just way of acting, way of being. The Queen of Inspiration is also very compassionate and caring, receptive. She's got the pyramids in there. It looks like she's receiving important energies that are coming to the earth, which could be some of the sun frequencies that are coming off of our sun currently. It's also assisting in our evolutionary process as human beings. But let's keep going. So Pisces is being inspired after maybe a long journey of searching for inner peace. You know, swimming through the turmoil of life, as we all have been. Gaining wisdom, gaining truth, becoming much more compassionate and nurturing within yourself, to yourself and towards others. Able to see both sides of the situation, but always taking your side in consideration too. So being an empath, we can get sucked into other people's energies, and if you're codependent, if you're people pleaser, any of these childhood woundings, we can really get sucked into other people's drama. I don't feel like that's where you're at, but Pisces, that probably was where you were at, which then getting pulled into other people's drama, other people's situations, we feel like we have to be their savior, and then we become victim to them. Yeah. So you are definitely coming out of a very controlled aspect of yourself. Either you trying to control others, or you trying to control your situation or yourself even, instead of just allowing what happens, what flows, and what wisdom you gain from that. Six of Voices. Listening to your higher self. The higher self is here. Come down to my child. Here, I just got to show you a few things, and I'm guiding you. Follow me. Let me carry you to your next destination. Pisces, that's beautiful. Let's get some advice for you. For this reading. It's a beautiful reading. I believe your reading last week was as well. I don't remember though. Sometimes when I get sick, it seems to wipe out my memory banks. But I'm on the mend now. Advice for Pisces, please. All right, that came out for Virgo as well, loneliness, which I feel like is your card, even though I'm asking for another one, just to confirm. The loneliness card says, I know that I'm never alone. And I feel like Pisces, you are aware of this. And you've gone through the entire journey of feeling somewhat alone in relation to others. Not feeling fully connected to others, even though your mind might have thought like, yeah, I'm connected to these people, we know each other, but there was a deeper, bigger aspect of you that was not being expressed. You were waiting to feel more peaceful. So loneliness is definitely something that I feel like you're coming out of. You have all this inspiration now, which is going to assist in you really deeply connecting with others. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Definitely something that you have worked through a lot of these challenging aspects of life, of, you know, understanding yourself, understanding how you're connected to others, and understanding the energy and how it flows. And it's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be the same. But as long as we stay true to who we are at all times, that's all we can do, and accept whatever is coming through. It is always here to help us, although sometimes it feels very, very painful. Trust, the bottom. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Same as this card here. So follow that inner guidance. Your inner voice knows. That is your higher self. That is linked to the spiritual. So this is a beautiful reading, Pisces, where you're really starting to open up and flow with the spiritual aspect of life, with your soul self, with your heart, opening up more and more, unpacking, unlayering a lot of the old, a lot of the hurt, a lot of the pain, a lot of the mistrust, And, you know, it's scary. I know. I know. We're all in it together. But really, like, releasing control of situations and instead seeing the reflection in the mirror of what people are showing you. These are cosmic mirrors coming down and showing all these different aspects of ourselves so that we have that awareness. We all create our reality, our own reality, based off of not what we think, but our subconscious, which is linked to all of our energy. And we have to call all of our energy back into consciousness, all our parts. The inner child, the inner critic, the inner protector, the scared one, the angry one. There's a lot of anger that's been coming up in a lot of people. Honor that, but then go deeper. Where's that anger coming from? And do you want it to control you? No, we do not. So anger can be a very useful tool, but then we have to release that. You can't keep carrying. You can. I've done it. I carried anger around for most of my life. And trust me when I say to unpack all of that rage and anger was a very dark process for me, but rewarding on the other side. So this is what I have for you, Pisces, this week. I hope this is helpful for you. Take good care. Bye.